Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Last episode we entered Delling City for the first time and were told we need to retrieve an ID number from the Tomb of the Unknown King. So without further ado, let's head to the Tomb of the Unknown King, get the ID number, and maybe also get a new Guardian Force. So, this is the Tomb of the Unknown King up here in, I guess you would call it, the just the northern point of Galbadia. So we're just going to run in here. And we see two students running out. And are they going to say something? Yep. So they say float, which is a key to let you know that the boss that we're going to fight in here uses earth-based magic, and you can actually use the spell float on them to prevent them from using their strongest attacks. We will find a float draw point, so don't worry about it. Okay, so the Tomb of the Unknown King, it's a bit different from other dungeons, and I'm going to show you that real quick. Every time you change screen, you re-enter from the view over your shoulder. So you can see right here there's a sword or a gunblade or something. So student ID number 54. So you can write that down. The ID number we need to bring back is 54. It changes every game. So you will have to do this part of your own game to find the ID number. Because mine is 54, yours won't be 54. Now, while you could just go back and leave, if we continue on forward, we can get a new Guardian Force. Now, the way, it's easy to get, I guess you would say, turned around in Tomb of the Unknown King to get lost, just because the way the views work and whatnot. All you have to do is when you reach one of these T-junctions right here, always go right. Just always go to the right. So we're just going to go up this path. We're at the next T-junction. Make a right. We're going to go up the path. So we got two Armadodos here. They're nice and easy for us to take care of. I don't think we need any magic from them. Nope. We could draw Protect from them, but we're going to eventually go ahead and get Protect from an upcoming boss, I guess you'd call him. Okay, I gotta heal Squall up, because 212, I do want to eventually show off his limit break, but I don't want to have him die, because we're not going to be able to blind or put the upcoming enemy to sleep. So we'll actually have him use a potion on himself, and we'll attack with another character, and this should hopefully do it. Nope. So Armadodos, if you remember, we talked about them earlier with their cards to get Dino Bones to get the Quick spell. Would you leave Squall alone, dickbag? Okay, that'll take care of him. You can also encounter those Buells from earlier, I should say, and an annoying enemy called Blorba. But I'm going to do my best to avoid encountering them. Real quickly, I'm going to give Squall another potion. And one thing I did do is I gave Renoa more of the Protect and Shell spells because we're going to draw those to 100. And she won't get as many turns because she doesn't have the auto haste that Squall and Irvine have. So at the third T-junction, make a right. And now you're going to notice that we don't head off to the left, we head straight. So head straight. And I'm sure this will all work out well. He's not scary at all. And this is Sacred. So the first things you want to do with Sacred is we don't have float yet, so we can't float him. However, what we can do is we can have everyone draw Protect from him and cast it on themselves. So cut down on the damage that he's going to do. And of course, gotta wait for Renoa's turn to come up so she can cast Protect on herself. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw all my characters to 100 Shell, 100 Protect, and I believe this spell right here, I'm not sure which one it is. I hope it's this one, and I hope it's not Berserk. Okay, so that's Berserk. So I'm going to draw this one as well. because this one is life. So I want everyone to get 100 shell, 100 protect, and 100 life. And I will be back once everyone has all those spells. Just, what you want to do is you just want to keep your characters healed up, and when the protect wears off, just cast protect back on them. And, I'll be back once I'm done with that, where we will actually fight Sacred. Okay, so I've drawn 100, life, shell, and protects from, Sacred here. Now, we're just gonna scan them real quick, because I figured I should do that with... Oh, Renoa doesn't have any scans. Irvine does. And you can see that he heals himself when he's connected to the ground. That's the key that you need to float these enemies coming up, to get them off the ground to inhibit their self-healing. So he's got 1700 HP, weak against wind, and poison, and earth has no effect. So, if you want to, you could put arrow or tornado into your elemental attack, but we're strong enough that a hit from Squall and Irvine should just take care of him. Yep, and there we go. We reduced his HP to 0. So he'll say, oh, they're pretty strong, and that'll be it for the battle. We'll see him again in a little bit. He's gonna say, bastards, it ain't over. And this pillar is gonna raise up out of the ground. And that's it for this part. Real quick, what I want to do, though, I want to go to Junction. Junction Irvine. I'm going to remove the shell from his elemental junction. And I'm going to replace the protect with life. And you can see that now we block 50% of all elemental attacks. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to do the same for Renoa. She will get Protel. She will get Protect swapped out with life. And for Squall. So we'll just junction him real quick. Take Protect out. Put life in. And actually with Irvine, I do want to do some magic switching real quick. Get rid of those Berserks, because I'm never going to use Berserk. Where is it? Berserk. And we'll give it to Zell. You can worry about if you need to give away some magic later to open up a magic slot. You can always give it to one of your non-playing characters. Because you shouldn't have 6 sets of magic. You should have your main 3, and then you should switch the junctions around. Okay, so we're going to leave, and once again, we're just going to keep heading to the right at T intersections. So we'll head to the right. Go straight. Head to the right. Go straight. Head to the right again. Okay, here's a new enemy. Well, the Buell isn't new, but the Blorba is. And I think Blorbas actually have high vitality, so I just want to scan them real quick. Because I've noticed that when I've done playthroughs, they really are resistant to some attacks. So let's look at Blorba here. So not a lot of HP. Okay, so he is just resistant to physical attacks. So he has elemental weaknesses, just resistant to physical attacks. That's why Irvine, even with his strength junction, when I was doing my playthrough, was doing about 40 damage. So yeah, you can see he only does 40 damage. Blorba actually does kind of pack a little bit of a punch. Luckily, Squall is strong enough to take care of him. Okay, after that fight, you just want to head straight across. And what you want to do is, you want to go to this draw point. This is the float that you want. I'm going to draw it to Squall. So I got 6, that's more than I should need. And I'm going to exchange that with Irvine. I'm going to actually split it. So we'll go to float. Irvine. We got to go to an open spot. Split. Both have 3. I should only have to use it once for each character, but I want to make sure. And then we're going to walk over to this side, and we're going to kind of pull a lever to release that chain to let the water enter whatever this is. Just something you got to do. So again, we're going to leave, and again, we're going to head to the right 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to head straight now. Remember, it's really easy. All you got to do is head to the right. Okay, so there's a wheel that you can pull, a lever right here. Well, not a lever, it's actually removing a piece, and it'll allow these wheels with the turbine right here to spin. Over here, there's a Cura draw point. I don't need it, so we'll leave it be. It's a hidden draw point, so you need move find technically to see it. And now that we've done all that, we're going... Okay, one thing I decided to do for Rinoa for the upcoming boss fight is I'm going to card mod some Thrust Devious cards, which I got when I was grinding my Elnol cards, to give myself 4 sheer feathers, 5 actually. I had one already, probably from card modding, or I got it in a fight with a Thrust Devious. And now that I have 5 sheer feathers, I can go to Thunder Magic Refine, and that'll give Rinoa 100 Arrow, because Arrow is a wind-based magic, and Sacred and Minotaur should both be weak to it. So we'll go to Rinoa, we'll Junction Magic, we'll take Bio off, and we'll put Arrow on. Only gives you an 80% attack with wind for some reason instead of the full 100. It's not like there's an Arrow 2 or an Arrow 3, so whatever. Now, once again, we're going to head off to the right, and this should take us out of the tomb. So we're going to head to the right 3 times. And if we go straight ahead... Yep, so we're at the exit, so you can save up and heal up if you want to at the save point. I'm going to go back in. Going to head up 1 screen, and we'll come to that weapon that we found with the ID number. Remember, it's 54 for us. And now what you want to do is you just want to head straight. If you tried to head straight earlier, your path would actually be blocked. Okay, so you want to head up 1 more screen. And this, of course. So head up. And this is what I was talking about, how the views can kind of screw you up. You start heading up like I did, but actually you just need to turn around, head down, and that'll enter the screen that we originally left from. So this drawbridge would not be lowered if you tried to come up here earlier. So we'll just go ahead, we'll run in here. And there's our buddy Sacred. Alright, bitch, let's fight again. Took it easy on you last time, but not this time. Oh, your big bro is gonna come with you. Oh, his big bro is kind of, shorter than he is. Yo, bro, these guys crashed the tomb, and they attacked me. Huh, not bad for a human. And Rinoa says, wow, so the Elder is smaller. You know, Rinoa, it's not about the size, it's about how you... Well, you know what, just never mind. So it's time for a boss time. Sacred and Minotaur, so easy. They actually do require some strategy. It's not just all, just making your characters insanely stupid. Okay, first things first. No, not item. Magic, you want to go to float. And you want to float Sacred and Minotaur. So we'll float Sacred. And we will float Minotaur. And I'm going to toss a a potion on Squall. What this will do is it'll put them in the air. It'll prevent them from using the earth to heal up, which Minotaur will do just like Sacred did, like I explained earlier. And now that they're both in the air, we also don't have to worry about their like Mad Cow special combo, so we can just pummel them with Irvine and Squall. And we'll have Renoa hit, and we'll see how much damage she can do. So the arrow, it boosts her attack a little bit. And they also don't do nearly as much damage as when they're on the ground. So one more hit on Sacred should take care of him. Yep, he's gonna say, "Bro, I lost." And now we can just pummel away on Minotaur. One more hit, maybe? Oh, he's gonna use his mower attack. Good thing I cast the potion on Squall. And just for fun, let's finish him off with a Renzakuken. And I'm not going to use the trigger, hoping he'll stay alive, so I could use Irvine's attack. Nope. Okay. So we defeated Minotaur. They're going to say, "May we join you?" So G High Potion, G Returner, Sacred's card. No, we don't get Minotaur's card, but we do get 40 AP, so Siren learned Magic plus 40, and we got 40 more AP for Mug, which I'm currently learning with Diablos. Oh, so the tomb opens, and there's a ghost, I guess? "You are quite powerful ones to have defeated the two brothers. Thanks to you, I am now free from this cramped stone coffin. However, there is something I've been thinking of for a very long time. Is it really necessary to entomb those traveling to the other world after such a long and tiring journey through life?" And we get the Minotaur card. Minotaur card is awesome. So we're going to leave, but I have a feeling you guys may want to see Irvine's Limit Break, so we'll get into another fight. Basically, all you have to do to leave is just head straight forward, and I'll be back once I get in a fight, or, well, I'll just keep talking, because there's the sword. So I'll just run around here till we get in a fight so I can show Irvine's Limit Break. Alright, here we go. I hope it's a Buell or something that his Limit Break is just going to be so overpowered for. Oh, two Blorbas. Oh, I'm going to use both my characters as Limit Breaks. Don't kill Squall. Okay, so shot. Normal ammo. We're going to use the trigger button just like we did with Squall. 1, 2, 3. And it only gets 3 off. Unfortunately, like Blorbas are incredibly powerful with their vitality. So let's give Squall a potion. So I'm just gonna defeat these guys, and I'll see you guys back in outside the tomb. Okay, so yeah, that was Irvine's Limit Break shot. Normal ammo, not so good. We'll have some ammo real quickly for him, which will be a lot more powerful, and also it's funny because of course I show it against the enemy with that incredibly high vitality that's resistant to physical attacks. So now that we've done that, we're just gonna head with our car into Delling City here, and you might be wondering, are you gonna continue on with the plot? Oh no, because it is time for Ultimate Weapon Upgrade. Alright. Okay, the fact that we got the Minotaur card means that the Minotaur card can be refined into 10 adamantine. So, actually real quick before I hop the bus, I'm gonna junction... No, not the Squall, Renoa. She will get the Brothers Guardian Force, which as you can see... Well, you'll see in a minute. If I go to Guardian Force and I go to Brothers... Doesn't really have any abilities I'm 100% interested in except for the HP pluses, but has Strength and Spirit Junction. So first we'll learn Strength Junction for Renoa. And now we will also use that Amnesia Green on Quetzalcoatl. Now make sure you don't unlearn Magic Junction, unlearn the Magic Command. And now we can go ahead and we can use our last accelerator on Quetzalcoatl. So there we go, now we can go to Renoa, take off Magic plus 20, and give her auto haste back. Awesome. Okay, now that we've done that, we can hop the bus to Caraway's Mansion. And the only reason I'm hopping the bus to Caraway's Mansion is just because it drops us off in the Delling City Arcade. Delling City Shopping Arcade, whatever they call it. So we won't get off here. We won't get off here, and the next stop we will be getting off. And I'm going to upgrade 4 of my character's weapons. They're best weapons in the game. Renoa has her second best weapon, and I'm going to upgrade Irvine to his second best weapon. So we'll get off the bus here. We'll run across the street. We're going to go to Ability. We're going to go to Card Mod. And we'll go over to the Minotaur card. Well, I might as well show you the card before I lose it forever. Nope, not switch card. So it's a level 8 Guardian Force card. You know, it's not horrible. It has very good upper and left strength. Sacred has left and lower. Sacred's not really worth it because all it gives you is 100 Dino Bones. But there, you saw what the Minotaur card looks like. We will eventually be getting it back much later in the game. But we're going to get 10 Adamantine from it. Aw, yeah. Okay, so now what we need for Irvine's second best weapon, we need 2 steel pipes, 4 dynamo stones, and 8 screws. We have the screws from when we fought Gizzards on grinding levels with Cypher. However, if you don't have screws for some reason, Gizzard cards will refine into screws. Now, Elastoid cards, right here, they're level 5 cards, so I got plenty of Elastoid cards when I was trying to get my Elnol cards. So I need 2 steel pipes, will refine from 2 Elastoid cards, and I need 4 Dynamo Stones. And right here is Blitz. It's a level, I want to say level 3 card, I think. Yeah, so I don't have a lot of those, but when I was trying to get the Blue Dragon cards, I got some Blitz cards as well. So, 4 Blitz cards will refine into 4 Dynamo Stones. So if we walk into the weapon shop right here, and we go to Irvine, the Bismarck, his second best weapon in the game. We cannot get his best weapon until, Disc 3, I believe. Okay, so Irvine's taken care of. So now we will go with Quistis. So we're going to go back to Card Mod. So for Quistis, I need 2 Marlboro Tentacles. 2 or 4? 2. 2. So let's go here. Marlboro. There we go. 2 Marlboro Tentacles. 4 Energy Crystals, which is 40 Elnol cards. If you don't want to do that much modding, I completely understand. So 10 Elnol cards will refine into 1 Energy Crystal. So let's get my 4 Energy Crystals right there. And the other thing she needs is 4 Sharp Spikes. And Sharp Spikes you get from Grand Manus, which is a level 2 card. You know, it's just one of those things that you happen to get when you're grinding cards earlier. So 4 Sharp Spikes from Grand Manus. We will head back in. Go to Quistis. Quistis has saved the Queen, her best weapon in the game. Doesn't really do a whole lot for her stats, so I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. There we go with that. Up next is Selfie. We're going to get her Strange Vision. Now, her Strange Vision actually makes her a more worthwhile character, because unlike other characters, with Selfie upgrading to Strange Vision, she has a 255 hit percentage, just like Squall. And that'll come in handy on an island in the game that may have cactuses on it, if you know what I mean. Okay, so for Selfie, we need 1 Adamantine, which we got from the Minotaur card. We need 3 Star Fragments, and what we do is we refine 9 Iron Giants into 3 Star Fragments. And once again, I got Iron Giant cards when I was going to get my Elmo cards. And the last thing we need for her is 2 Curse Spikes. And you gotta get at least 2 Tri-Face cards to get 2 Curse Spikes. So we have Selfie's Strange Vision. Yep, there it is. Upgrade to her, and you can see she gets a hit percentage boost from it. So next is Zell. So for Zell, we need to go to Card Mod again. Okay, so for Zell's Air Guys, we need 1 Adamantine, which we got from the Minotaur card. We need 4 Dragon Skins, which we got when we were grinding levels with Cypher, and 1 Fury Fragment. And if you remember, back in my card video, I made it a point to get 4 blue dragon cards, because 4 blue dragon cards refines into 1 fury fragment. And you'll head back in here. Zell's Air Guys, his best weapon in the game, does give him a little bit of a strength boost, base strength. And last but not least, the one you all probably really care about, Squall's Lionheart. So, we need 1 adamantine from the Minotaur card. We need 4 Dragon Fangs, which I got in the forest between Timber and Galbadia Garden. And the last thing we need is 12 Pulse Ammo. So we go to our Eleanol cards, and 2 Energy Crystals I'm going to refine. I still have 2 because I want to get Rinoa's ultimate weapon as soon as I can. And we'll worry about that later. And now with those 2 Energy Crystals, I'm going to go to Ammo Refine, which is why you need Ifrit level 10. And the 2 Energy Crystals refine into 20 Pulse Ammo. So we'll go ahead, we'll go in, and Squall, you can see it right there, upgrade to the Lionheart. Boom. Okay, so, normally I would just say, blah 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 blah, I'll see you guys next time, but I am going to take you to the save point, because Delling City can be kinda challenging if you don't know your way around. So I'm just going to head up here. And I'm not going to plop in the hotel. I'm going to head all the way back to Caraway's mansion. Okay, and apparently I can't run through that bus. I always run the wrong way. I really do honestly hate this city. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come out here. And I'm going to talk to this guy again. Dude, I want... Aw, you asshole, I was trying to talk to you. Let me on the bus. Okay, so I gotta wait another minute for the bus to Caraway's mansion to come. Okay. Nope. Dude, we're recording videos here for YouTube. Time is of the essence. Can we get another bus to go to Caraway's mansion? There we go. I heard it. It's coming. Maybe. Aha, the trick to getting the bus come is you leave the screen and come back. And there we go. There's the bus I need. So we'll hop on to Caraway's mansion. This time we will get off at Caraway's mansion. So we'll talk to this guy, and you want to say, I'm ready to answer. So the ones, it kind of asks you a weird way. He'll ask for ones place. So our ones place is 0, so you have to enter this in backwards as far as I know. So 0, our tens place is 5. Oh, I screwed up. My bad, I forgot. I forgot. So our ones place is actually 4. Our tens place is 5. And our hundreds place is 0. My bad, I was thinking the other way. So 54. So head this way, he says. And now we could go into the house right here. Oh, both Balam and Galbadia Garden are joining forces with the general from the Galbadian army. Why? Well, we'll just have to worry about that next time. Okay, what do you want, Rinoa? Yeah, your contract is still in effect. Don't leave her alone in the house. Okay. So, we could continue on with the game, but this is probably a good place to save your game. So we'll go ahead, we'll save right here. So now, we could just end the episode here, or we can use Squall's Limit Break and hopefully show you the Lionheart finisher. So I'm not going to use the trigger at all. And here's the Lionheart. Aw, yeah. Because we totally need it to take out this geezer right here. Yeah, that's a pretty powerful Limit Break. It's going to be really nice to have that now for the rest of the game. Now, one thing I want to point out is that certain characters' limit breaks depend on something called a crisis factor, which has to do with aura, has to do with how low their HP is. Squall's limit break does not. Technically, all of his finishers, because we now have 4 finishers, have a 25% chance of hitting. So Lionheart has a 25% chance of hitting. You can junction your luck, which I think makes it a little bit higher, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's the Lionheart. Awesome when you get that as a finishing maneuver, especially against some of the bosses later in the game that'll have a lot of HP. So I just wanted to show that to you guys, and that's why we decided to get his ultimate weapon on Disc 1. So that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, I'll meet you at that save point inside, and we'll finally set in motion the events for the end of Disc 1. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Go ahead and smash the thumbs up if you liked the video. Ask me any questions, leave any comments, and I will see you guys next time.